What up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Dennis and Jackie Show.
Wow, you're pumping that big guy. That was actually really good. Now, today we're going to be doing our first Snapchat Q&A, and this is Dennis's first Snapchat Q&A. We opened up Dennis's Snapchat for some questions, comments, and just whatever they want to say, and we're just going to be opening them and talking about them right here on this video.
Yep, and we're going to keep it 100% real.
We always do that anyway, though.
I know, but we just have to say that as a disclaimer.
We always come through with the realness.
Before
Before we do get started, though, if you are not subscribed, I will not only be judging you, but his behind will be judging you too. So do the right thing.
Do the right thing. We're watching you.
When he does that thing
We're
with his chin,
watching
you
you.
know it's real.
You.
That's actually a sign of threat. Where he's
watching
from,
you.
okay?
Let's go.
By the way, shout out to everybody who came through with all the questions
so
and
many.
comments.
I don't even know where to
There was
start.
a lot.
Do you want to open up the videos first? Okay, let's just read.
Yeah, we can read both.
Okay.
Whoa,
whoa. We should have the first one is a long
the paragraphs,
chapter.
though.
Listen, we
Y'all,
ain't got time for long
We gotta
chapters.
make it a
I'm
little
sorry.
bit easier.
I'm sorry.
you
Let's
know?
keep it simple. 160 characters.
See how our shirts stay focused? It's hard for us to stay focused, you know. And paragraphs don't make it much better. You know what I mean?
My question is, how do you make other people respect you?
Ooh.
Just because you're young and doing big things, people think I'm like naive or something. They always say I'm naive and I got a knuckle to it. Sir, you don't know me, okay? I got strong hair on these shoulders.
I love this girl.
Thank you very much. I just want people to respect my hustle. And I don't
What's her name?
understand, and I don't know how they can, like, I don't know how to get them to respect me. Like,
I love it. I don't know who you are.
Girl, first
but
of all, this filter ain't helping you though.
whoever you are, I mean, you're gonna be friends. You are. That was funny.
That was really cute.
So, how did you get people to respect? I think.
This is a question. This is a me question.
Go on.
Because I'm a woman,
Yeah.
girl, and I've been there, girl. I've been young, girl, and I'm petite. I'm of a particular height category, and people think, you know, I have like a Napoleon complex. People think it's real cute to make jokes about how tall I am, being that I'm not tall. Automatically, I feel like people are always ready to like size me up because they think I'm small, they think I'm attractive, they think I'm not meant to be taken seriously. Let me tell you something, okay? You don't have to clap back at them. You gonna show them how good your hustle is. I stopped rebuttaling with them. I stopped arguing with them. I let them talk. Just let them talk. Just let them talk. Just let them talk. And then bam, once you start seeing me on billboards, once you start seeing me on ad campaigns, what you got to say? Let your work speak for itself. You don't have to prove how strong you are to people. You don't have to prove how much of a hustler you are to people. Let your work, girl. Your work will speak for itself. Your work will come through and show them. And then guess what? All the people that was questioning you are going to be the ones asking you for tips later. I guarantee you. Shawan22 says, "What's your favorite thing about one another?" Oops.
Ooh, very good question. That's actually a very good question.
So we
And
can
there's so
do-
many. I can't just pick out one thing, but
Oh, honey.
she's so strong. For her to be in this business of YouTube or influencer world, I don't think you understand like the negativity or the things that go on. Like people don't really see that, and you got to be a real strong woman to be able to deal with that and be able to continue with your day and stay positive. And I just admire you for that, because as I said, like I remember when I started this with you, and I very rarely get negative stuff. So when I got one negative comment, I was like, "What? I'm ready to switch. I'm ready to
He was
fight
ready to
someone."
clap back. He was ready
I was
to
ready
fight.
to clap back, and I'm not. Everyone knows, like for me, I don't really like all this online stuff. I just like the real stuff. I'd rather meet someone in person. If you've got a problem, let's talk about it in person. I don't like all this talking on the internet gangsters. I don't feel that. So when I got my first negative, I was ready to clap. I was like, you know what? Let me not entertain it. But now I am nowadays. I'm entertaining that. Whoever wants to, hey, you're gonna
learned from
get.
me.
You're getting it. Trust me. But I just admire you for that, and actually think it takes a real strong woman to be able to deal with that and just be positive and continue to inspire the other people. Because obviously you have the 5% of the negative, like you're getting 95% positive. It's just like
So true.
it's hard to kind of sometimes, you know, forget the negative, but just remember that you're doing something great, and that's why people watch you, and that's what makes you amazing.
All right, next question. No, I'm kidding. My favorite, honestly, you know how when they say when you first start dating someone, the one thing that you love about them, that you're attracted to, later on ends up being the things that annoy you. So I think that for me, it's Dennis's humor, because Dennis, a lot of times, is so lighthearted about things, and I think I come from such a different. I think as a woman and as a black woman, I come from like like I always just have to defend myself. I always have to be guarded. And Dennis is kind of the opposite. And so when he jokes about things or when he tries to make light of something, I'm like, why can't you be serious? So that's one thing that annoys me. That's one thing. It's not funny to laugh. While on one hand, it can be really annoying. It's also one of my favorite things about him because he can make me laugh in a situation where really it wasn't even that deep, Jackie. Like, you didn't have to like turn up that much. You're good. Calm down. Relax. Like, this isn't like a rap battle. Like, chill. Yeah. And I love his humor. You can't have my heart without having humor. There's just funny, no babes. Questions asked.
See, I mean, I'm funny.
You funny looking.
Okay, you got me there.
I was just wondering whether you think it's a better idea to use clear lash glue or black lash glue.
What the heck? Well, I can't answer that.
I think that's a Dennis question.
That's a Jackie question.
I like black. I wear black lashes, so I like black.
Okay.
I got you, girl.
Next question. Let me pick one now.
You're annoying. Okay. Let's read one.
Laura.
Okay. Oh God.
Someone said, "Do you ever?"
Not the kids.
And it shows
she
kids.
Said,
not
after that.
Not after seeing that video.
Nope. She said, "Do you guys ever want to have children?"
And then she's showing a video.
Not after.
Not after seeing
Laura,
that. We're not interested. Yeah.
No, Laura. Not after that.
I think we can
girl.
just about look after our own selves. What did you say?
You can barely do that. You can barely do that. You're a full-time job, honestly.
Yeah.
Someday, definitely. Someday we want to have kids, but definitely not right now.
Cool.
I am glad that you asked, "Do we ever want to have kids?" instead of saying, "When will you have kids?"
Yes.
Because I don't really feel
So
like
of course,
that's.
we both want to have kids.
Yeah. Well, not everybody wants to have kids, and I feel like sometimes that's an uncomfortable question to ask. So anyway, thank you, Laura. I think it was a great question. Thank you for being respectful and asking. Somebody said, "What's her favorite color?"
Green.
He means, to be more specific, he means like olive green.
Yeah, olive green. I can't wait. I've got a plan. Got a secret I'm working on. That's my favorite color. What about yours?
I do have to say, if it's not rose gold, honey, it's pale pink. You know, like that millennial pink. She loves pink. Someone said, "Who decorated your living space?" Thanks, I did.
Yeah, I have no input in. Actually, I do have input.
I'm the brains behind the operation.
She's the brains, and I just have to.
Dennis, I just asked for a second opinion. Dennis is the second opinion. It's either yes or no.
She hasn't told me because she knows if she tells me the price, I shut it down because some of the pricing, some of the things she wants. She's actually going to get this back of this wall. If you can see, it's going to be. What's it going to be? Louis Vuitton or something? Or
I'm not telling you.
Or Valentino, like
it's not
wallpaper
Valentino.
or something. Not. What was it? What wallpaper was it again?
Versace.
Hey Jackie and Dennis, I just wanted to ask you, as a Christian couple, how do you guys keep Christ the center of your relationship?
Oh, that's a sweet question. Oh, that's honestly, I'm gonna let you answer. That's a good question.
That's a very good question. We do pray every day.
Yes.
Practically talking about in the morning, she gets on to me because I wake up earlier than her. She'll be like, "We have to pray before we start the day," but normally I would get up before her. But when we do wake up at the same time, we always pray. We always speak positivity. We always, even Jackie, you've got your daily devotion book that you read.
Yeah, I love my daily devotional. I'm reading a Joyce Meyer daily devotional, and it's really, really good. It's like short, daily like words of encouragement and motivation that are also backed up with like a scripture. So it's like one scripture and then she expands on it and talks about it. You guys all know Joyce Meyer, I'm sure. And that's just kind of my way of don't forget what's important first thing in the morning. I honestly find that when I wake up and jump out of bed and I don't give myself some me time, I'm not as pleasant as I could be, and that's important to me.
That's true. How you start the day sets the tone for the rest of the day. So we always strive to, start the day in a positivity, and we also have
doing it together.
Yeah,
too.
And we actually have a mirror in the bathroom where we write something positive, just about each other. So I could say, "Oh yeah, babes, you're amazing," or "I love you," whatever that comes to my mind. We write on a daily basis on the mirror, and just to kind of encourage each other. So that helps.
So we have a question that says, "What do you think about a girl asking a guy out?" I'm not opposed to it. I'm definitely not opposed to it. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a new era, girl.
Listen, like, you better speak up. Sometimes that guy may not have confidence, so you gotta step up. Even though it's a guy's duty to kind of really be the one that's, pursuing the thing. But at the same time, this guy just needs that spark, and maybe he didn't think you liked him. So sometimes
That's
he's like,
true.
"Whoa," and he's like, "Oh wow, I didn't know you liked me." So sometimes you do need to spark that. Just don't act desperate. You don't want to come across as someone that's just that, because it can be a put off, and he might think, "Oh, this girl is not serious." You know what I mean? So just don't act desperate. That's the only suggestion.
So we have one comment from Angel. He says, "What do you do to remain motivated?" I lose mine pretty quickly, and It's something I want to change.
Okay.
I definitely think that's a Dennis question.
Yeah. From time to time, it's so easy to feel like I can't be asked to work. You're feeling stressed out, or you know what I mean. You got a lack of energy. For me, what works for me, just to go for a walk, or go for a swim. Like change your environment, because it's so easy. You know, when you're so comfortable within your own environment, like it's so easy to just get comfortable and think, oh, I can't be asked. I'm not going to do anything. So sometimes you just gotta. There's a trick called the 5-second rule. So in your head, subconsciously say, in 5 seconds, I'm going to get up and do what I say I'm going to do. So say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go out. Another trick is to do something easy. So if you're feeling demotivated and you want to tackle something important, start with the easy tasks just to kind of boost your energy and excitement before you tackle the most difficult task.
You know what? That's actually a good question about changing up your environment. Like, for example, me as a YouTuber, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. If anyone knows a thing or two about losing motivation, it would be me. I think that one thing that's always kept me going on like how to get new fresh content and just being inspired to put on my camera and film was sometimes changing up my setup. Like, I'll literally just start from scratch. I'll rip everything apart. I will go out, find new ways to organize my makeup so that literally every time I walk into my filming room, it looks different. I'm remotivated, I'm rejuvenated, I'm recharged.
My question is will you guys ever come to Trinidad? Love you.
She said, will we ever come to Trinidad? Hell yeah. I
Oh,
would
of
love to
course,
come
man.
to
I've actually,
Trinidad.
funny enough, me and my boys got a trip. Maybe
Wait a
we
minute.
may be going to Trinidad for is it the what's called the festival in February? They've got some massive festival and
It's called Carnival, sir.
oh yeah, the carnival in February. So for one of my boys' 30th birthday, who you know, Kwaku, we may be going to Trinidad. So you may see myself and my boys in Trinidad. So
He thinks he's going without me. What he doesn't know is I already have my Carnival outfit picked out, and it will be going in his suitcase. Thank you very much. Aisha, what it do, Aisha? How did you guys meet, and what advice would you have for people of color to find a people of color boo? I can even get super deep into meeting people as a black woman. I don't necessarily think that non-black people of color have the same dating struggles as black women. It is really hard dating as a black woman, whether people admit it or not, it is. All I can really say is just don't lose faith and just continue
don't lose the faith in us.
Don't lose the faith and just continue to put out whatever good that you want to attract. Even when I thought I was ready to date, I mean, this was like years ago, but I was putting out completely different vibes that I think I was sending signals to men that were very like, ooh, no, standoffish. And sometimes you can help that, sometimes you can't. But I would just put yourself in situations where you can meet new people. I don't know if you're looking for another black man today. I don't know what your race was, because you just said person of color, so I don't know. You can definitely like go to like, I don't know, singles outreach groups. Church is kind of sketchy sometimes. I don't know, church. Y'all be doing the most.
Networking events are the best.
Networking. He's really good with that as well. Like
meet.
he makes it a point to not only attend a lot of events, but he coordinates a lot of events. He's really, really good at that. And that way you'll meet other like-minded individuals like yourself.
So from my experience, I always found that going to networking events is a great way to meet like-minded people that are just down to earth, and people that are doing great things within different sectors. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. And what was the question? I actually don't remember the question.
No, that was her question, like how to meet other people.
Yeah, so networking events. Have you heard of something called Eventbrite? Check out Eventbrite. You can find
actually a good idea.
relevant events to attend.
And you know what? And this is just some good advice for my young single women. Don't be afraid to solo travel. Honestly, solo traveling. I'm so team solo traveling. Like, no, literally, we could do a whole video. Actually, we want to do a video on like
the benefits of traveling.
Not only the benefits of traveling solo, but like top 10 best singles destinations, or like top 10 places to travel to meet people. Don't be afraid to put a little bit of money aside every month and, you know, sacrifice that bag, sacrifice some shoes, sacrifice whatever it is that you can to get out there and try to visit, if not a different country, at least a new city once or twice a year.
And more important, just focus on yourself. Like when you're focusing on yourself and doing great things happen around you.
Exactly. Like this chocolate hunk that showed up on my doorstep one week, and I wasn't going to say no, girl. I was like, ooh, is you the mailman? You can come on in or whatever. I ain't got no packages, but you can. Okay, all right.
Next question.
What's something that you guys have learned from each other?
Ooh, that's actually a very good question. I don't think I've learned anything from Jackie. I'm joking.
You've at least learned how to tweeze your brows, though.
I'm joking. Actually, that's a very good point. I've actually learned a lot of things from you. But you can answer this question first.
Dang, I didn't know I was gonna get all deep and philosophical though. Y'all making me think. My wig is too tight to be thinking today.
I know, I'm not even thinking now. I've learned a lot of things, but it's
Dang.
not the first thing I think about. Oh yeah, what have I learned?
Probably don't sweat the small stuff. You know, I think that's an important one that sometimes I struggle with. As far as, like I said earlier, in arguments or in debates, I tend to, you know, I'm a woman. We tend to overanalyze things. We do. So sometimes he'll say stuff, and in my head, I'll be like, "Is this what he meant?" Trying to calculate. And girls, chill. Just fall back. It's fine. Just relax.
Yeah, with Jackie, I've learnt to be patient. I feel like you're much better in that field in the sense that, or even more important, just to focus. Like, it's so funny because I'm Mr. Work Smart, but one thing that I can say about Jackie is that,
Your hands are
sorry,
cold.
one thing I can say that about my lady, I can say that she knows how to just get things done. It's like, if she's got something important to do, she will get it done. And with me, like I'm always kind of provide ideas and concepts. So from time to time, I'll start something and drop it, and start something else and drop it. I'm always thinking of new ideas and ways to do things better. But sometimes you need to take a step back and just focus on one thing and be successful at that. And once you're successful at one thing, it's easier to be successful at other things.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
He preaching today.
Let's move on.
Let's talk to Melissa Yay 3. Melissa Yay 3.
Hey, Dennis and Jackie. My question to you guys is, do you guys ever get in fights? And if you do, how do you guys work out? Love you guys.
We just got into a fight yesterday, people.
Probably gonna get into a fight in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. We do fight. Listen,
We do.
It's not.
A lot.
We're not trying to like portray that we are perfect. We are far from perfect. We have arguments. But the good thing that I must say about, and I love about our relationship,
Your hands
is,
are cold, babes.
I love about our relationship is that when we do fight, like we aim to like solve it quickly.
We're problem solvers.
Yeah, because the worst thing you want to do when you have an argument with your partner is let it just go on for days or hours, like where there's silent treatment. I hate that silent treatment where no one's talking, someone's waiting to break the ice,
Yeah, it's
everyone's
awkward.
just giving that bad energy, and it's just so awkward and it messes up your focus. That's even me. Like yesterday was a prime example. I had something important to complete, had a task to complete, but I lost my focus, but I had to change environment, so I went to WeWork, which is a co-working space, in order to just give me that motivation. So that was a prime example of me trying to be motivated in order to complete something very important. But then I knew I had an argument with my lady at home, so I knew I had to come back and resolve it. So I was coming back home to her, obviously, and then we managed to solve it, which is good because, as I say, you just want to. Us guys, we just don't want stress. That's the key. Like we
don't either.
That's what they say. They actually
Y'all be starting this mess.
That's exactly what they think. They actually just think we want to argue for the sake of arguing. We want to stress. Like we don't ask for a lot. We just want to be stress free. So hey, that's my answer.
He's such a fraud. He's so fake.
Next question.
No, but seriously though, you're gonna argue in every relationship. If you don't, I personally think that's a little weird. I think it's not about the arguing part. I think it's how you solve them. Because honestly, and you guys, most of you guys know I've been married, I've been divorced, and I've gone on to have other relationships after that. And I've never really had a relationship where we have a disagreement about something and then we come together and then when we squash it, we really squash it. Like it's not kind of like, I don't walk away from our arguments with unanswered questions. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, play, you tried it, and then it'll be like, yeah, my bad, I tried it. Or I'll be like, babe, I'm sorry, I tried it. You know, like I overreacted. Or why did you do this? You know, we always aim to solve it. And I think that that's the one thing I've never had in any other relationship. And that's what also, you know, helps me understand why he's different.
Yeah, don't let pride get in the way. That's the big thing, pride.
Yeah,
because
pride
it's so
is
easy to be like,
hard.
oh, I don't want to say it first. Just say, you know, I'm just going to apologize. Just apologize.
Yeah, just grow
kickstart
up.
the process.
Just grow up. Darling.
Okay, let's go.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel and why?
Okay, where
Can I just say, I appreciate that these questions are weird about like, when are you gonna get married?
That's what she really wanted. She's asking.
That's the opposite of what I wanted. I wanted deep, meaningful question.
Okay, what was the question about?
So the question was,
Where do we
if we
want-
could travel anywhere,
where
where
to
would
be?
you want to go?
Well, Necker Island was amazing.
Necker Island was a great island.
Best trip
It's
ever.
a really cool trip.
But anyway, now I would say the top one that comes to my mind is Greece. I don't know why, and that's her favorite.
That's my favorite country.
So yeah, that's the answer. Okay, let's go. Next question.
Will I be invited to the wedding?
Of course.
Guards, or is Jackie marrying Cedric?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Who you imagine?
I've already popped the question to Cedric, so sorry, honey. Someone sent me a screenshot of a guy using Dennis's pictures on Tinder, and his name was Cedric.
who are trying to use me, you know what I mean, to get pull girls. It's cool, I understand. Listen,
But the worst part is he actually looks like a Cedric, so it made it 10 times funnier.
you know what's so funny? Imagine I was actually in that country. You would think that I'm the one behind this.
Yeah, I whip your ass. That's what I would do. I really would. I would come for you. I would come for you.
People are truly trying to tarnish me, you know.
That's sad.
Okay.
Why y'all do him like that?
Okay.
Have any of you guys been dancers? If so, what dance style did you do? That's actually really cute.
I used to be a dancer.
You lying. Why you lie on camera? Why you lie under oath like that? Do you even know the name? Wait, how you gonna do the half Macarena / Diddy bounce?
Hey, Macarena. Ha.
I'm stressed out. I've never been a dancer. I wish I was a dancer. Dancers' bodies be looking on point.
By the way
though.
you dance on me, babes. Jeez.
Oh, whoa. That was inappropriate, sir.
Oh, sorry. Let's move on.
Hi, Dennis.
I love the fact that you're wearing the bonnet, by the way.
For a working mom who wants to go back to school but can't seem to find the time to do that.
Oh, that's hard.
It's a hard one because I would need to like sit with you and understand like what your day consists of, like, and then basically work backwards. The key, I'll give you a task. One of the things you choose, right? Everything that you normally do, like typical things that you normally do, then put it in order of importance. Then write the number of hours you spend on each one of them, and use a whiteboard to do this because it's much more visual and it's easier to complete this task. So once you've done that, then look at when you list it in order of importance. Ask yourself, okay, what can I actually cut out to give me that free time in order to go to school? So that's a quick answer. And I think,
can you take night class? Can you
yeah,
take
I was
night
just
classes or
about to
something?
allude to that. I think you're gonna have to make sacrifices.
It's gonna be hard though because she has kids. So how do you
no,
juggle?
but if, like, so what I'm saying, if it's a kid that's less than 2 years, they usually will go to bed before 10. But I know what you mean, the kid waking up during the night.
Yeah.
But me personally, yes, you use the evenings where potentially where the kids, or look at the baby's habits. When is it normally up, or when's
their downtime?
Yeah,
and
when's
then
their
work around
downtime
that.
where you can actually do work. So based on that, you can then put your revision during that time. And obviously, if you've got a family, sister, brothers, let them get involved. Let them get their hands dirty.
Hell yeah, that's what
That's
they're
what
for,
they're there
sure.
for. So yeah, you need your family and friends around as well during them times. But anyway, all the best with that.
I think this kind of goes without saying, but I think online classes are going to be your best friend. I think it's probably non-negotiable. If you're really that busy going into school, you're probably going to eventually have to do that anyway, but try to get as much take-home work as you possibly can, or just look into online classes.
First of all, why are you guys so cute though? Like, you guys are hella cute.
Oh, thank you.
And it inspires me, even though I've been married for 5 years.
Aww.
I do have a question. It seems like you guys spend a lot of time together. How do you balance work, home? Like,
Very
when you guys get on each other's nerves, how do you balance that when you know you have like
She's speaking to me. Amazing question, because we had this discussion a few weeks ago about, like, we want to appreciate each other's time, because obviously when you live with someone, it's so easy to, you know what I mean, frustrate each other or annoy each other because you're seeing each other basically 24 hours a day. So I encourage her to go out with her friends. I ain't got
no friends. I
I
don't
know,
need
that's
them.
the problem. I'm gonna have to pay for it.
What do you mean that's a problem?
I know I've got my friends from London coming down, so
Finally.
yeah, so a few of them have come down before.
They can get them the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So for me, what I do, I go to the gym regularly. I also make it a duty. I've actually joined WeWork, so I'm a member of WeWork, so it's a co-working space. And I go there, work in the working space. I meet other entrepreneurs. So it's good to come out of the house. So I make it my goal to go to the working space at least 2 to 3 times a week. So it's like I'm working, but I'm in a different space, giving her space as well. So I think that's so important. And we also talk about doing activities, going out on dates, because as you said,
Switch it up a little bit.
Switch it up. You don't
Switch
want
up the environment.
Yeah, we always change it up. And we both have our own offices in our house, which helps big time. So I could be stuck in my room for hours and she can be stuck in her room for hours, and we're just killing it. And then we might check it on each other from time to time. She complains that I don't check up on her as often as she would like, but I'm working. Man's trying to work, you know, man's trying to stay focused.
You better come in my room every hour and see how I'm doing so I can tell you to go away.
Yeah, that's what she loves doing as well. So when is the Jackie and Dennis in London vlog going to happen? So Jackie is finally going to come London next month. So we're really
For Christmas.
For Christmas. Oh yeah, not next month, for Christmas. I'm gonna show her Nando's. She's missing out.
I've already tried Nando's.
A
It
few
was
other
really
cool
good.
spots in London. As I said, I think London has much better food than the US, and it's much more cost efficient.
I just don't
So
believe
she's
that.
gonna learn a lot about London when she comes down.
I'm not buying this whole London food's better because your taste in food is very questionable. Very questionable.
Okay.
Scruff McGee.
Okay.
This beard though, you looking kind of good. Is you single?
Am I?
Excuse me, sir. How you live? How tall is you?
Look, Christians.
How tall is you? How tall is you?
How tall do you think I am?
I think you're about 5'9".
Oh, shut up.
So someone asked, would Dennis ever let you
Cool.
put makeup on him, like full beat? You already know how he feels about that, you guys. There's no point in asking. I'm not doing these. I do my boyfriend's makeup videos. I'm just not. He's just not into it. It is what it is. And you know, it's funny.
Next
'cause-
question.
No, I want to address this. And it's funny because a lot of people had like made some comments the last time we addressed that in another video.
What do you
Someone
mean? What
had,
type of comments?
remember the first time you were in my video and someone said, oh, you should put makeup on him, blah, blah. And then when you said no, a lot of people were like, oh, he's hyper masculine and blah, blah. Like
What's that got to do with?
there are women who don't wear makeup either, guys. Like we have to stop
not that
letting
deep.
our minds go there for everything. Like if he doesn't want to wear makeup, he doesn't want to wear makeup. I don't want
I'm
him
happy with
wearing
my skin.
makeup.
I'm happy with my skin.
It's not about- so you're not gonna let me test my Too Faced foundations on you? He do be letting me
Okay.
swatch though. What are some of the things you wish you knew before you graduated high school? Also, if you had any advice for starting college and or moving out of your parents' house, I would greatly appreciate your comments.
A degree is going to make you a living, but self-education is going to make you a fortune. And that was one of the greats that said that quote. Forgot his name.
Wow.
I learned that, listen, education is very important. Don't ever get it twisted. Go to school, try and get your education, your knowledge. But one of the things that I noticed growing up, I wish that I got the experience and I wish I got life skills.
I think that when I was in high school, people tried to paint and I 100% understand why they do this, but I think that people tried to paint a too realistic expectation of what my dreams were, and they wanted to kind of like, I feel like people, when you're in high school, they feel like they have to humble you. Like, oh, no, don't dream that big. You know, it's very competitive. I wanted to be a fashion designer. I wanted to go to fashion school. I wanted to be an artist. That was just always what I wanted to do since I was like 10 years old. And I always felt like my teachers weren't creatively trained good enough to, you know, how to hone in on that skill. And it could also just be the high school I went to. I don't know. But also my family members. And I wish I would have just stuck with it and took their advice with a grain of salt and just stayed focused on that.
Okay, I need to go now. Yeah, I need
You
to
do?
go. Yeah, it's 5
Okay,
o'clock.
let's just one more. For the culture. Come on, one more. What is your couple song, or just any song that gets you both? What's our couple song, babe, or any song that gets us lit?
What song gets us lit? Oh, Drake, No New Friends. That gets us lit.
That is a pretty lit
That
song.
we go.
I don't know if that's our couple song though. You know what our couple song is?
What's our couple song?
You know what it is?
Play it then.
Mashish Jordan.
Oh yeah.
I got it in the palm of my hand. She knows I love her. He never knows the lyrics, just so y'all
DJ
know.
Mumbles on the mic.
Yeah, his nickname is DJ Mumbles. Oh, Uncle Dennis, when you dropping some crew neck sweatshirts? It's starting to get cold for the long sleeves.
What? I got any already? Jumpers?
Crew neck. I think crew neck is V-neck. I don't know. I actually don't know what that means.
Crew neck. I feel like I've got crew necks, but anyway, I'll look into that. But yes, come on, I've got you, man. Come on, man. I've got everyone, man. I've got everyone, man.
On that note, guys, thank you for sending in your questions. We had so much fun. Dennis's first Q&A. How did he do? Let us know in the comments down below. I think he did horrible. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for joining us for our first Snapchat Q&A. We really hope you guys have been enjoying the other videos. Feel free to continue leaving suggestions and comments. We take them all the time.
Yes, and you can feel free to unfollow me on Snapchat now after now that the Q&A has taken place.
Wow.
But it was lovely to hear your questions, people. Honestly, we've got so much love for you, and listen, we love all the positivity, and we just want everyone to win. We just want everyone to win, right, babes?
That's right.
We just want everyone to win. So yeah, thank you, and remember to subscribe to our channel.
The button is, y'all know where it is. I don't know where it
Peace out.
is, but find it, okay?
Anyway, babes, they've got this. You've got. I have faith in you.
All right, I will be checking.
But anyway, on that note, take care and God bless.
Bye,
Peace.
guys.